For anyone joining early, I purposely started this video a couple minutes early just to allow it to populate on my page so I can see what everybody else is seeing and also pay attention to messages or comments so I can actually respond in real time, hopefully. So we will definitely wait until 4 o'clock since that's when I said we would be starting. And in real time, hopefully. And I apologize for the light. So we will definitely wait until 4 o'clock. If I turn it off, then I don't think it's bright enough. Let's see. I'm watching the screen to see. And I apologize for the light. It might work for a short time, but it's getting dark here really rapidly, so let me see if I can do another light, and maybe that will cast enough. Let's see. Oh, no, it's too far away. Okay, well, we're going to have to go with a yellow glow, so sorry, but we have a yellow glow. That's how it is. Hi, Michelle. Nice to see you, darling. Clicking there we go. Now I'll be able to hopefully see. Oh, good. This is great. Now I can see if anybody. That's better. That's better. So, hi, Deb. Nice to see you. So it's 4 o'clock now, and since I said that I would begin at 4 o'clock, then I will honor that. Just so you know, what I'm going to do is actually one by one, as you can see on the cards here, and one by one I'll draw them and show them to you so you can see what they are. And then I'll allow our guides, because it won't just be my guides, it'll be a combination of all our guides, to speak through me, which is my way of channeling messages at this point. They speak through me. Fair warning that their voices come through with a definite accent. It sometimes sounds almost Italian to me. Other times it sounds Eastern Indian. And one of my clients told me last week that it sounded like a combination of many different accents that she would attribute to ancient languages, which I thought was pretty cool. And I get that vibe. I mean, the whole vibe from those that I channel is definitely ancient. So, which is great. All right, so I'm just going to get started and not make you wait any longer, okay? Or make me wait any longer either. So let's flip over. Again, this is from these gorgeous Oracle of the Angels cards by Mario I believe it's pronounced Duguay, or Duguay perhaps, but I think Duguay. They're breathtaking, so let's see. Our first one is inner peace, and how much more perfect could that be? And let's stop and think about how we can actually bring inner peace into the space right now. And that's something that I need to do. I mean, I'm noticing that I'm vibrating pretty high right now, which is to be expected, and yet I need to kind of settle down a little bit. It just makes it easier to bring the energy through when it's so high. And the thing is, I'm just hearing from our guides that there's a lot of energies coming through right now, which is why I'm feeling the way I am. So it could actually be that that's just how it needs to be. So anyway, Thank you, Michelle. Very good. And actually, I would encourage that for anybody watching. Just take a couple of breaths and just settle into this space. I just heard from what I call the peanut gallery. This is also kind of a primer on how I do intuitive readings because I have this vision that comes up of these bleacher seats over to my left, and that's where our in-spirit loved ones gather. So they don't channel through me. However, they gather, and in a very peanut gallery way, they will offer up terms. Sometimes sentences, sometimes just words. It can be very entertaining. So, yeah. All right, well, let's just go for it here. So, inner peace. What is the message we need to know about inner peace? We notice there is great discord in all the world. We notice there is great concern for many events which currently transpire, and also for people who may be adversely affected by these events. We wish for you to be in peace. We wish for you to be noticing when you are in peace. There be no turmoil, there be no worry, there be no concern, there be no ego. We notice in peace, there be only love. We wish this for all people. We see in this there is great healing, there is great knowing, there is great strength. We wish for you to be in consideration of this, and also to be wondering how you can bring your inner peace into outer peace. How can you bring inner peace to your loved ones, to your co-workers, to everyone you meet? We see through inner peace, much can be healed. Okay, whew, wow, the energy is so high. Whew, wow, okay, so that's inner peace, and I'm glad this is being recorded because I have no idea what was just said. It felt good. It felt really good. Whew, all right, on to the next card. So our next card is A Door to the Infinite. A door to the infinite. And, I mean, just look at the card, right? First of all, I'm noting the woman on the card appears to be in a state of surrender. What is she surrendering to? She's surrendering to spirit. She's surrendering to her spirit. So what is our message? We note there is great change occurring and great change coming with the energies. We note there be an energy which comes, which will transform all people. We see in this energy there is a connection to all spirit, all angel. We notice when this energy comes, there will be great confusion for some, as this energy will be unfamiliar. We wish for you to be preparing to receive this energy, which will show you all is well. Yeah, okay. I know that, okay, so, our peanut gallery is saying energy, 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 and, I was informed through some channeling about a month ago that there's a huge energy shift coming in December, early to mid-December. And I'm hearing from the Peanut Gallery, big shakeup. It'll be a big shakeup for a lot of people. And a necessary one. Because for those who have been wishy-washy at all about tapping into their spirituality or living by their spirituality, there will be no more opportunity for wishy-washiness. So it feels, it's in its way, it's kind of fair warning. Mostly it's just wanting us to be ready and wanting us to be living our lives to our greatest potential. Because that's what that means. Wow, okay, sheesh. No pussyfooting around here today. Not that there ever is, mind you. Okay, so there's another big one. Liberation. So what does this gorgeous angel have to tell us? We notice, so with the new energies comes the liberation of the ego. We notice the ego is liberated from the human. We notice the human is liberated from the ego. We notice in this the spirit takes all the precedence. The spirit takes all the honor. The spirit makes known all the truth. The spirit brings all the love. We wish for all to be in this way of liberation. Yeah, it's interesting that they said the ego would be liberated. What they're showing me is, in its way, I just heard, I was shown almost like a balloon floating off, like if there was a bouquet of balloons, then the ego balloon is drifting away. And in a sense, it almost feels, surrendered. So that's the word coming up from the Peanut Gallery, is surrendered. The thing is, as much as this energy is coming, ready or not, the ideal way of accepting the energy is to surrender to it, and that means surrendering the ego to it. And I will say, having experienced some of that, I just heard it from the Peanut Gallery, harrowing. I would also say it cracks you wide open. There's no escaping, in a way, and in a very good way, because there's no escaping the peace. There's no escaping the love. There's no escaping the sense of openness that is so big, you don't even know how it's possible to be existing in your body. So I encourage you to look forward to that and to surrender to it and really experience it. Wow, okay, on to the next one. Hi, Susan. Oh, so nice to have you here. Okay, so our next card is positive intention. Positive intention. So, this looks so abundant. Doesn't it? It kind of looks like Thanksgiving in a way. I'm seeing what this woman is holding, and I'm like, wow, that's Thanksgiving. So let's see what the message is with this card. We notice, with positive intention, there is a positive effect. We notice, with positive intention, there is a positive wellness. We notice, with positive intention, there is a positive outlook. We notice, with positive intention, there is a positive heart, positive light, positive love. We wish for you to notice your thoughts. We notice a human brain wishes to be in caution, in fear, in doubt. We notice in spirit, in heart, in love, there is no caution, there is no fear, there is no doubt. And so, with positive intention, you may be in practicing, preparing to be in heart, in love, in spirit. We say this can be a way of opening you and opening others to accepting all abilities to which you committed when you were incarnate in this lifetime. We wish for you to be receiving all these abilities. We notice with those present, we see with Michelle, we notice clairaudience, clairgustance, clairsentience, clairalliance, clairvoyance. We notice with Deborah clairvoyance, clairsalience, clairsentience, clairgustance. We notice with Susan clairaudience, clairalliance, clairgustance, clairsentience, clairvoyance. We feel all these abilities can be easily attained through positive intention. Woo! Okay, take a breath, Ellen. Gosh. All right. So our next card is awareness. And very cosmic, obviously. There's a very cosmic feeling to this card with the planets present. And yet I'm noting the woman in the middle, not the one who's at the bottom of the tree, the one right in the middle of the card. And she feels very much like Gaia, which would be the goddess of earth. And I'm getting a yes on that. So, what is our awareness that we need to know? We notice Gaia wishes for you to be in awareness of the water, in awareness of the air, in awareness that earth hurts, earth cries, earth wonders, when will she be healed? We see there was a time when earth was revered by all people for her gifts, for her abundance, for her power. We see now earth is often taken for granted. We notice this time must end. We see without healing, earth will die. We wish not to be expressing fear to you. We wish to be expressing truth, and we wish for you to be considering positive intention toward the healing of earth. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, golly. Is there more about this? Yes, there is. Actually, it's really interesting. The energies are switching right now. And I'll tell you how it feels just because So I'm feeling this particular energy is switching through my spine. So there's a my spine actually feels sort of cold, very, very tingly, and there's a lot of action around my sacrum. And it's just spreading up my spine. So are we adjusted? Yes, okay. We notice there will be a time coming when opportunity will exist to create the greatest healing upon earth, which can be expected by the humans. We wish for the humans to be knowing they have the power to be changing what has been done and creating healing for all of earth. We wish to be asking you to be aware of what can be done, of what you can do. And we see, in this way, Earth will be well. Oh my gosh. I think that was actually an angel. Yes, I'm getting a yes on that. Oh my gosh, the change in energy. I wish again I could have you feel what I'm feeling. Because the voice, of course, sounded different. It sounded different even to me, but also the energy felt completely different. Whew, all right. Deep breath again, Ellen. Health. Gosh, I love this card so much. It is just, every time I see this card, it takes my breath away. It's just so beautiful. All right, so what is our message around health? We notice we will wish to be asking those who will participate in the healing of Earth to be participating in the healing of themselves. We notice all who watch here now have health concerns. We wish for these women to know their concerns can be alleviated, and in alleviating their health concerns, they can alleviate Earth's health concerns. And in alleviating Earth's health concerns, their health concerns can be alleviated. Wow. Okay. Whew, I'm trying to feel into this more because this feels really important for those who are currently on here. And one thing I want to say, first of all, I have to say I'm not a doctor. I'm a holistic wellness practitioner. And it may be that one of your guides is a doctor and has information they could share. But what keeps coming up for a number of people is that some of the health concerns people are currently experiencing aren't just physical. There are concerns which are coming from energy. And so when the energy is shifted, the health concerns may be relieved to a degree or relieved even completely. And so that's something to be aware of. I just heard from the Peanut Gallery, the power lies in your heart. So again, not to discount the physical reality of whatever may be going on. It's just that there may be more to it than what an MD can identify. And if that's the case, then perhaps consider what might happen when energy is addressed. What might happen when the spirit is tapped into? What might happen when love and peace are chosen over doubt and fear? So just things to consider, and very gently, please be compassionate with yourselves. This is big stuff, okay? So those are our 6 cards. Holy moly. Does anybody have any questions? Does anyone have any questions while we're here? I'm just liking all of your posts that I like. Oh, I'm right here. I don't know if you can hear me, Deb, but I am right here. I saw that you had gone off. The video is still running as far as I know. It looks, oh, there you go. So, yeah, any questions? If you have any questions at all, I'd be happy to answer those. Just type them into the comments section, and I'm monitoring it right now so I can actually see. No questions from Michelle. Okay, Michelle. Anybody else on here right now who has any questions about either about the cards we just discussed or anything related to spirituality? Oh, you did? You missed the last 2 cards, Deb? Once the recording, you're welcome, Michelle. Once the recording is complete, then you will be able to actually fast forward to those last 2 cards, which are awareness and health. So, any questions at all about anything spiritual, anything energetic about the clair abilities? So we're talking about clairvoyance and all of that. I don't know, anything at all. Anything at all in that regard. Going once? You're welcome, Susan. So glad you could come. Going twice? All right, dearies. Well, I'm going to wrap this up, and it'll only take, I don't know, it takes 20 or 30 seconds, maybe up to a minute to propagate properly. What a great big word, propagate, to my Facebook page, and then it'll be available for replay. Okay? Thank you so, so much for being here. I love this. I wish I could actually hear your voices. That's my only thing that I feel like I'm missing, because I would love to actually be able to hear your voices. But I'm really grateful that you took the time, and so much love, so much light, so much peace, and so much Thanksgiving to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Big love, dearies. Big, big love.